So this, I'm videoing now. So what would be great is a little bit of feedback about what happened in the 40s day when the Blue Jam Vintage Contemporary Project came into school and worked with the juniors, and also with the Vintage Swing Evening that the Bewcastle Heritage Society organised. If you could just give some feedback about what it was like and what you think the children got out of it.
Okay, as a complete sort of overall, the main thing was the fact that it's a complete unique experience to have people working together across all of the age ranges. So to have children from school also working with the young people from Blue Jam, that sort of age mix rarely happens, and then also the older members from the Heritage Society, and actually linking right through the ages is completely unique, and the fact that everybody was working together within that is very, very unusual, and that was majorly beneficial for the way in which not only everybody's working together and learning together, but also just the discussions that it leaves space to open between people. That's the best way I can phrase it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
What about the way that Blue Jam was working? So rather than, say, starting from asking questions, we had some sort of drama and music and other activities that then led into the feeling of what it might have been like to be young in the 40s. Do you think that that was a useful thing to do in school?
Yes, because you can show them pictures or show them videos or read things from books, but it is very different to... You're not directly experiencing that for yourselves, but to be...
Have the
essence of it. Well done, Alison. Yeah. Through the fact that you're engaging directly with something from that time period.
So the fact that they actually learned how to sing a swing song and actually saw what it might have been like to do it, then led them into the sort of moves that they might make and sort of inhabiting the characters a little bit.
Definitely.
Yeah, and the same with the drawing and the design, because of the attention I had to spend actually looking at clothing from the era. Looking at then what materials were available at the time and why those
between them and then and now, really.
Definitely, actually, well done. Yeah.
Do you think that it was an activity that the boys got as much out of as the girls?
Very much so.
Even though you might think, oh, here we've got dressmaking and singing.
No, they thoroughly enjoyed it, because we had the uniforms came into that, and the boys love uniforms. They got as much out of it as the girls did.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it wasn't just fashion, it was lifestyle as well. So we had, we didn't just have the uniforms, we had a suit, didn't we? One guy in a suit of the big figures that we did.
Yeah, and the fedora.
And the fedora, and they loved it, absolutely loved it. They, sorting out the tie and just commenting on the differences of the clothing then and now. Yeah.
And what about the evening?
It was brilliant for everybody. It was such a community thing, which again it's not a usual thing to have such a community project, is it? No. And to have the children and the old ones as well all involved in it was great, because it was very much their project. It was brilliant. It was a really good night as well. I enjoyed it.
Well, we enjoyed it, and actually it was quite a big thing for the young Blue Jammers to come up and have to actually do that on stage.
Yeah. I think what was interesting as well from the children's point of view was seeing the people that had come into school working with them and looking at the design with them and drama work with them and being aware that they sing, but it's then very different to see those people on stage, because it puts them into a completely different position. And for the children, I think that is sort of the inspirational side of it, the aspirational side of it as well. Really positive sort of role models for the children. Yeah. And also for, alongside that, the comments from the older people from the Heritage Society about how fantastic all the younger people from Blue Jam were. Completely impressed with their behaviour in school, their work in school, their attitude, their performance on stage. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much, that's really helpful. Thank you.